Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 22 online CFM game. We are now in week 10 of the 2021 season here in the Premier Madden League, and for the first time in a while, no trade to be reported with our Houston Texans. But that is only because the trade deadline has officially passed. Can't make any moves until the offseason. It's all about what we're going to do on the field with the squad we have. And today we're facing one of the AFC's top teams, the Tennessee Titans. We're coming off of that tough loss against Miami, and this Tennessee team, they're going to be a battle. They're 7-3 entering this one with 2 losses to the still undefeated Indianapolis Colts. So this will be a great barometer to see where our roster is after all of the moves. Let's get going. We are underway. The Tennessee Titans will be getting the ball first. Speaking of trades, you will not be seeing Julio Jones in this game because the Titans sent Julio away to the Seattle Seahawks in return for Trey Flowers and a draft pick. As Ryan Tannehill, well, no Julio Jones. You got to go to the likes of Josh Reynolds, and Cameron Batson is up the middle. Derrick Henry, we expect to see the king getting the ball a lot. McNichols trying to play a supporting role, but Roquan Smith shooting the gap. Roquan's been a great addition for us, hoping to help us lock up on third down, but once again, the comeback to Josh Reynolds is cash as McNichols back into the game, and that's not a great sign for us. We can't be giving up big plays to McNichols because that means Derrick Henry can do a lot more damage when he's in the game. As Swain is swayed backward by Zach Cunningham. Now it's Derrick Henry, and this is what I'm talking about. If McNichols gets 10 yards easily, Derrick Henry gets 13 yards in his sleep and gets a touchdown on the very next play. It took 3 Texans to bring him down at the 2. One guy in the gap, that was not enough. Derrick Henry made him look like a child, and a great opening try by the Tennessee Titans. We had him in a couple of tight spots, but it seemed like Tennessee was pretty unflustered, so we'll have to keep working on our defensive game plan. In the meantime, we put our offense on the field for the first time. Offense had a bit of a second half collapse against Miami, so we'll try to tighten things up as Trenton Cannon, that's not what we're talking about, losing the ball on the first offensive play of the game, recovered by Tennessee just about in the red zone. Oh, Trenton Cannon trying to get that first down, lost the football as Tannehill, yet again, those comeback routes, the bread and butter of this Titans passing attack, and Derrick Henry in the red zone at the goal line, simply unstoppable. Our Texans defense has been suspect against the run, and well, that's not going to help against this Tennessee Titans team for sure. And even when we do play to run well, remember what Savon Ahmad did last week to us, so we're going to have to tighten up the ship a little bit here, but, it's very early in the game. We had one offensive play, no need to panic, but this is not going to give us much relief. That's going to be a sack. That's D'Amico Autry getting the quick pressure. 3rd down and 17, and watch out! Davis Mills down again, and it's D'Amico Autry for the 2nd play in a row, splitting a double team with ease. And yeah, right now we're just not really getting anything, right? We're not playing good run defense. We're not protecting our quarterback well. We're not hanging on to the football. So as a result, we are in a bit of a bind right now. But these are the kind of games, the kind of starts that we can be suspect to with the Houston Texans. It's all about weathering the ship and trying to stay in the game with the 10-minute quarters and all. But these are the plays we got to convert on. We played good on 1st and 2nd down, but Tennessee moves the chains yet again on 3rd wide open. It's A.J. Brown after the fake, but A.J.'s lost the ball. That's Monte Nicholson who popped it out. This is Kevin Pierre-Louis running it back, getting by Tannehill. Kevin Pierre-Louis trying to get away from all the receivers of Tennessee and eventually tripped up by Batson. And finally a positive play for our Houston Texans as we find Chris Conley, who gives himself up, but the referees seem to think that the play was still going on. It was not. Trust me. Oh, wow. The pass protection right now not holding up well at all as 3-man rush, and thankfully we actually have some time there, able to hit Nico Collins, bring up a 3rd down and long, empty set for Davis Mills, quickly underneath. That's Cannon, who's still on the field after fumbling that opening snap. And Trenton Cannon, that's probably going to be someone who loses some touches after fumbling the ball in that situation. Probably going to go to a little bit more of Adrian Peterson and David Johnson after seeing that. So we end up settling for the field goal right there, getting points off of turnovers, not bad, and a great way to, like I said, weather the storm, right? Don't let Tennessee continuing just deliver punch, counter punch, all that stuff, right? We got to counter at some point ourselves, so Now we can try to once again force Tennessee to a third down. That will do here. Great open field tackle by Roquan Smith, but now this is where we have to get off the field as Henry goes in motion. Play action for Tannehill, and look at the quick pressure. Tannehill breaks it off, though, still trying to buy some time, and finally down. It was Zach Cunningham with the initial pressure. Jacob Martin eventually getting the sack, and that Cunningham-Martin edge rush has, oddly enough, produced a lot of results for us. I'm not quite sure how, because neither of them are prolific edge rushers. Zach Cunningham is more of a coverage linebacker as Adrian Peterson getting physical for the first down. But, that tandem has been playing very well in the past couple of weeks. So something to keep an eye on as we bring up a 2nd down and 2 after the completion to Brevin Jordan. Here's Mills. He'll go to Christian Kirk. Kirk has been a bit silent in this game so far. Makes the reception, but not for the first down. So here we go. 3rd down and inches. It's going to be Mills keeping, and Mills going backward. Jeffrey Simmons, one of the best run stoppers in the league, getting a big stuff for the Titans. 4th down and 1. It's Adrian Peterson lining up at quarterback, getting the ball, but not getting any yardage. Going backward, and it's a turnover on downs. We try to get physical with the Titans 2 plays in a row and simply get out-muscled. And that'll be a turnover. Titans get the ball in great field position. All the momentum we were building up simply falling to the wayside. Nice hit there by Roquan yet again. And that's a nice swat there by Connolly, but could have been a pick. 2nd down. Here's Tannehill. He'll have the time. He'll go middle, and it's Ferkster on the reception. Justin Reed with a chance to make a play there, but a bit too deep. So it's 1st down and goal, and McNichols unblocked or untouched. 40 touchdown. Definitely got blocked on that play, and it just seems like when Tennessee gets those blocks connected, especially at home with their home field advantage, we're just not getting off those blocks. We don't have anybody that's even half decent at playing the run. I think our best run defender is probably Roquan Smith. He's our best a lot of things. Our best quarterback, I'm not sure it's Davis Mills, but I don't know who it could be. But that was a big boo-boo as Byard goes for 6. The easiest pick 6 he'll ever have in his career. Simply stand there and wait for Mills to overthrow the drag route. Done deal. 7 more points on the board for the Tennessee Titans. And once again, these are just these things we can't control with the Houston Texans. How am I supposed to know that he's going to overthrow a drag route right into the waiting arms of Kevin Byard? You just throw your hands up onto the next play. That's all you can do. Downfield for Kirk. What a grab. Christian Kirk giving him the work. Spectacular play for the touchdown. Janoris Jenkins getting mossed, and Christian Kirk off to a great start in his Houston Texans career. Only 2 games, but first time out, over 100 yards. 2nd game making a play like that. And who needs Brandon Cooks when you've got Christian Kirk and, of course, Roquan Smith on our side? But on the return, it's Cameron Batson. Look at the blocks aligning. Batson, 1 man to beat. Oh, he's not able to take it all the way, but a huge return by the Titans. That'll give him great scoring position. McNichols on the run. He'll get a gain of about 5 yards. McNichols continuing to do solid, and McNichols tripped up with Henry in the game. That might not be a touchdown, but Tennessee might not even need Henry to run the ball well. That's at least the mindset. Oh, trick play going nowhere, and that could be a big mistake as we call our final timeout with the Texans trying to get that ball back. 2nd down, Tannehill. Oh, he's got him. It's Cameron Batson for the touchdown. And without Julio Jones, we're seeing the others step up. Reynolds, Batson, both making big plays in this game. Batson, the man who nearly took the kick return back, gets the touchdown he probably deserved. Booth upholds it, and we are down suddenly by 25 points. And it's just a lot of the little things that are amounting to one big deficit for us. And that is after we got a touchdown, by the way, after our best offensive play of the game. And our offensive line is probably playing their worst game of the season right now, as watch out, Mills feeling the pressure, and he's hit as he throws the ball right there. I believe that was Simmons getting the edge pressure. 3rd down and 10, empty set for Mills, and now all of a sudden Davis Mills is starting to miss his mark, which hasn't happened as often as I thought it would this season with Davis Mills, considering he's like a 64 overall. As Batson reversing fields, and Batson once again got the blocks aligned. This time no one's in his zip code. Batson in for 6, and the Titans are suddenly pouring it on. 2 special teams plays, allowing them to turned this game into an absolutely one-sided affair, and we're just, once again, hands up. Even our special teams right now can't even play right. So we are now down by 32 points. We're just trying to get to halftime right now, and we can barely even do that as we're able to dump it down there to Brevin Jordan. No timeout, so we go out of bounds there. Here's Mills looking to take a shot downfield. That's Chris Connolly, who almost got it. Kevin Byard almost got it. Instead, third down, last play of the half, barring a penalty, will just be a simple completion to Nico Collins. So, let's gather ourselves up, try not to cry, into the locker room as we go to the halftime show. Welcome to the halftime show, where today's game of the week features the 10-0 undefeated Indianapolis Colts against a top challenger in the AFC, the 7-2 Buffalo Bills, watching Michael Pittman sky high. The best things in life are free. Decline the penalty, move on to watch Josh Allen deliver lasers against this top-ranked Colts defense as Marlon Mack on the move. Return of the Mack. Whoop, whoop. Return of the Mack. Slow and steady wins the race for the Indianapolis Colts. Josh Allen doing Josh Allen things, but Stephon Diggs, never wishes he caught that football. He's on the ground in pain, and Blackman, who delivered the hit, is on the move. He's looking for the touchdown on E, but he's free. Wow, the opportunistic Colts defense does it again. Oh no, this time Blackman's not going to get there. Diggs gets his revenge right before the end of the first half, and that gave the Bills all the momentum in the second half. Josh Allen for the touchdown. Allen on the move, looking to tie the game in the fourth quarter. They'll do it with that touchdown and the PAT. Colts in danger of losing their first game, so they go to their workhorse, Jonathan Taylor. All muscle touchdown, lead right back for Indianapolis, and a clutch interception by Isaiah Rodgers on the next drive. Josh Allen with the pick makes the tackle, but it does lead to a Colts touchdown. Last ditch effort for the Bills. A 360 grab by Dawson Knox, but Jonathan Taylor will turn the lights out in Buffalo. This run will clinch it, put the Colts 11 wins, 0 losses, and a great effort by the Buffalo Bills. They gave it their all. As we go to the rest of the league action, Rob Gronkowski. He sits down Julius Peppers, and he's got the stick work as well. Gronkowski entering a hot tub time machine before this Monday night game, and Tom Brady just launches it sky high. Oh no, James Bradbury, you just got mossed. Mike Evans with the grab, and the Bucs with the blowout win. Ezekiel Elliott early on getting the touchdown, but Tyreek Hill has plenty of firepower to answer back. This one was a doozy. Back and forth we went as we watched the Cheeto win the foot race inevitably, but at the end of the day, it came down to Greg the Leg, and he was cash money as time expires. The Cowboys 7-3, one of the top teams in the NFC, one of the top running backs in the league. Austin Eckler put that man on skates. Eckler for the touchdown. The Chargers were having fun, and Justin Herbert, wow! That's one of the throws of the season to Mike Williams. Cross the body, a dime. As we go to the Cleveland Browns, they've been known for delivering upset wins throughout the league, but they'll just be flat out upset about this performance. Baker Mayfield, 6 interceptions, including this one that goes for 6 by CJ Moore. The Lions, a very impressive 8-2 as the New York Jets, put him in the spin cycle. Elijah Moore, he'll dance for 6. This AFC East battle got a little toxic as Tua with the firepower to Jalen Waddle. This game also came down to a game-winning kick. Jason Sanders, he's up. He's good. These kickers are clutch all around the league. The Dolphins go to 6-5 and move within a game of first place in the division. Lamar Jackson looking for the lead in his division, and this is how you get it done. Lamar not even running around much, just firing way downfield, underthrows Hollywood, and it doesn't matter. Number 5 smoked him so bad he's in for the touchdown. And who's wide open there? That's Eric Ebron right before the end of the first half. An absolute mess lost in the coverage, and Ebron celebrates a lot for this touchdown for Jacksonville, who get over or at 500. And Antonio Gibson, look at this. Whoa, whoa, oh no! That was the story today for the Carolina Panthers shutout at home. The Washington football team gets to 500. And finally, Deshaun Watson is learning the grass is not always greener on the other side. Another stinker by Watson and a blowout win for the New Orleans Saints. And we are back to start the second half of Texans versus Titans. And really quick, I want to say a big thank you to the Titans user in this league, Wimmy, because he actually helps me do the halftime shows that you guys see every single week. He's the one that clips the plays. I used to clip the plays last cycle for the halftime show with the Lions series, but it's hard to find the time to do that because it's, you got to look through everybody's streams and do all that. So he's been helping me out so far this season. So big thank you to him. Every single halftime show you guys see, he's contributed to. So even though he's a division rival, he's definitely been a big helping hand for myself and helping put on these videos. So yeah, thank you to Wimmy for that. But I do not appreciate this game we're having right now. Like, what is going on right now? And it's just when you don't have a full well-oiled machine in the NFL, right? You have a couple of kinks in your offense, defense, anywhere, one position, two positions, and you don't have all of those clicking on every single play, that will hurt you. Like here, right? You see the Tennessee is able to have protection. You get the receiver, A.J. Brown. He makes the catch. For our Houston Texans, there's a point where Davis Mills might miss the pass, the offensive line might miss a block, or the receiver might not catch it. And that's just the difference between a team that's playing well and the Houston Texans, who managed to swat what could have easily been an interception there with Kim Grugier-Hill, and then McNichols continues to shred us. Derrick Henry has pretty much gotten the day off as Henry comes in for the goal line carry. But yeah, you see Henry only 5 rushes. It's McNichols' day to shine as the Tennessee Titans continue to score pretty much against our will. We're trying. It looks like we're not trying, but we are. And at this point, I think we just have to, go on to next week. I don't think there's really much we can do in this game. We were down by 39 points, and our points scored this game have come off of a fumble that we took back to like the 30-yard line and a Christian Kirk great grab. Otherwise, it's just not been working out for us. Mills looking to go to... Actually, that's Tyrod Taylor throwing... No, it was Davis Mills. Tyrod was in on the previous play. Nonetheless, it is completed. But yeah, Tyrod sighting. Interesting to know as Davis Mills having not that great a performance. It's not showing up in the stat sheet too bad. Only 1 interception on that pick. But, a couple of errant throws. And more than anything, the offensive line has not really been helping. But you see Mills connecting here with Nico Collins. And we're putting together a decent drive out here as we are dropping back yet again, pretty much abandoning the run at this point. No need to run the ball down by 39 points. Just hope for the best as we go jet sweep here with Nico Collins and the rookie trying to fall forward for the first down. He gets close. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter as Mills dropping back on third down. Watch out! Unblocked. That's Simmons again. And we'll have to settle for the field goal with Fairbairn. Oh, and Kaimi Fairbairn absolutely misses the mark. And if there's one play that could describe the day we're having, well, this might be it right here. There goes McNichols one more time. No one lays a finger on him, and Jeremy McNichols having the game of his career as we are at the goal line with McNichols yet again untouched to the crib. Titans, once again, scoring at will. I promise you we're trying to stop them. It's just not working out, especially at this point in the game. You pretty much know Tennessee's trying to just run this clock out. So we're trying to get our best run plays, and it's just not working out for us right now. And, yeah, that's just the product of this squad and maybe a little bit of play calling. I don't know what this was the product of, but that's going to be an easy touchdown for Janoris Jenkins. I don't know where Mills was putting that ball, considering that was a slant route, and he threw it completely behind Christian Kirk. I don't know what that was, but, yeah, make the score look worse. The Titans might score 100 on us at this point the way we're playing. Nothing's off the table with how bad we've been playing as Mills with the quick fire. That was an angle route to Adrian Peterson, and he threw it behind AP. I think we got to give Mills the rest of the day off. This is starting to get a little bit out of hand. But as we start the fourth quarter, Davis Mills is still our quarterback. Maybe not for much longer. That's a pick. Nowhere to go but the end zone. Trey, give him his flowers because he's playing pretty well in this game. And Anybody in Tennessee could get the game ball, I suppose, right? You probably give it to McNichols, but this is the difference between a team that's clicking on all cylinders and the Houston Texans right now. But the good news is, I said, right, we just chalked this one up as a loss. It's only one loss. At the end of the day, they will not give us 3 losses for losing by 60 points. You only get 1 L. And we're going to be 5-5 after this game. That is not a bad mark. Plenty of time for us to steer this ship in the right direction as Tyrod Taylor comes in the game. And now we officially do put Davis Mills on the bench as Tyrod got Christian Kirk middle of the field. Not a great throw. Didn't quite hit Kirk in stride, but an accurate throw. I suppose that's all we can ask for. And Tyrod, once again, could be auditioning to try to be the starting quarterback of this team. Last time we put Tyrod in this situation, he did not play well against the Indianapolis Colts when we brought him in for garbage time. Let's see what Tyrod can do. We're going to give him a chance, see what kind of plays he can make. That was not a great throw to Nico Collins, but I suppose it's at least completed as Collins gets to the 4-yard line. Here's Tyrod dropping back up high for Collins, but that was dangerous. It'll thankfully just fall incomplete. Tyrod throwing the bubble here to Gary Jennings, and Jennings, wow, gets the touchdown. I mean, hey, we're still going to try to put on a show here. We might be down by 1 billion points, but yeah, we got to at least have some fun in this one. That's all we can do. That's all you can do in a game like this. Like, you know, you just play it out. You can't quit the game. It's a franchise game. You play it out. We're usually on the right side of games like this, but these Houston Texans have given us quite a challenge. And, you know, this is something that I started this series off with, talking about how this Texans challenge was going to be a different challenge than even what we had in Miami. As, I don't even know, like, what are we doing? How do we keep on giving these up to McNichols? Again, he goes into the end zone. But, yeah, you know, this Texans, it's not only like a really bad team. This team is as bad as the Dolphins, if not maybe even worse than that 2020 Miami Dolphins roster that we inherited in season 1. But yeah, this team, like, not only is, you know, terrible, but we also have a lot better competition in this CFM than we had when we took over the Miami Dolphins. And our division is crazy good this year. We're arguably the weakest team in this, like, I might be the worst player in this division. I don't know. Playing like it right now. Like, at this point, I've kind of just said screw it and just throwing random plays, getting intercepted left and right, not stopping the run. I think my give a damn meter is at like -5 as far as stopping the run. Cause I just started missing every single tackle and, you know, just making random diving plays. 3rd down. Let's see if we can get a stop here. Cross your fingers. Hope for the best. You know, Roquan is filling these gaps. That is the good thing, right? The only time we actually get stops in the run game, usually number 3 is in the area. But if Roquan is not doing anything, no one is doing anything. And thus, Jeremy McNichols is having one of the best rushing performances in NFL history and could have really gotten close to Adrian Peterson's all-time record if he didn't give himself up just to mercifully end this game. So, yeah, like I said, it's going to be a battle, but, you know, these are the battles that I love. These are the battles, I mean, maybe love is not the right word, but these are the battles that I embrace. Let's just say that, right? Like, I am up for this challenge that we have with Houston to see if we can make the playoffs, see if we can rebuild this roster, but it's pretty dang bad right now. And if there's any game that's going to indicate it, this is it. Like I said, it was just a little bit of everything that went wrong. You stir that up, and you just get a huge pile of crap. And losing by, 60 points? That is what this is. So, GG's to Tennessee, man. They did what they had to do, man. You know, nothing crazy Tennessee did right here except take advantage of, you know, what we gave them. So, we'll have to see Tennessee down the road. We played them in the final week of the regular season, so hopefully we could put up a better fight that time around. But until then, I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you as always for watching, and peace out.